just outside of the 15. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Following the interception, Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Mahomes now to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Until about the 23.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Love looking to throw it. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now they'll audible to something else. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Mahomes to throw once more. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
On 4th down, Love. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they Here's a diving catch right side. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Love now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Powering his way forward. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Third down and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. From the gun, it's Mahomes. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
If you're trying to do something, you got to lead with the ball.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Try to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 45 yards. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The Chiefs will set up with a 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Working out of the gun. Love. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. fighting his way through contact. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Love from the gun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by Nick Bolton.
And he's into the clear. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Escapes the defender.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 40 yards.
And the Chiefs have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
They'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs
with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
McManus's point after is good, and that will cut this lead down to 25. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing. Love. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Now Mahomes. Caught left side, Hopkins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Mahomes going to throw. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will cut this lead down to 25. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. There he goes left side. An to the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Following the interception, Love, and no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe two more plays. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the
And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Well, partner, under the lights in prime.
Just wanna be sedated all night long. I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that is complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane when she comes around. She comes around. She burns her words into my skin. It kills me slowly. She holds me in her arms, her hands, the same. I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like and I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane when she comes around. She comes around. Like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off from Acrisure. He's going to field this at the 2. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down throw from Wilson. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Williams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, Burrow to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
What's your set? 11 MP tank. 11 MP tank.
Working inside the red zone. Got his target, it's Higgins. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
11 Tommy.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Bengals literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Now he's York to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Cut.
After the pick, here's Wilson. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So it'll be 2nd down.
Cut. Gun, gun, gun. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert.
Wilson now from the gun. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Warren wants the 1st and more. And his gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Has another lane. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Steelers could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And They'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Brown again. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means.
Here we go.
But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
On 2.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Fourth down, Burrow. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now an inside handoff to Harris. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Go.
They've got a man in motion. Ross off the play fake. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Left pass. Good shot.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Russ now from the gun. Austin's there to haul it in. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Bengals football. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Tight end going in motion here. Got a man. It's Gesicki. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast. Burrow to the air now. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati! York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. On now is York to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Foot left, foot left. Foot left.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. This finds Austin complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, 0. Green 8.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Warren's got it. Complete. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
11 MT. Back.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A run for Warren here to start the 3rd. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Zebra.
Play action, it's Wilson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Wilson. It's taken in by Washington. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Blitz coming, Russ. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, here's Russ. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Once more, it's Wilson. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Bengals get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
11. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Got Williams, and it's complete. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's running with it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. From the 43. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This ball's caught by Pickens. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed here to Pickens. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Steelers have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th.
Steelers 13.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught, Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 15. On the return, here's Jones. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Motioning Chase left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Throwing deep for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Offense to the line for second down. Russ now from the gun. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the first. And that one's going to move the chain.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. Russ is cooking again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy up?
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Russ off the play fake. Warren's got it, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
He connects downfield on 4. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Throwing now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt.
Put the body on the line for his team. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life. 3rd down.
That's one of those areas where a QB took a risk, and he nearly paid for it in the costliest way imaginable. You don't just lob it into the end zone unless you're sure your guy can go up and get it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
11.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
14, run it.
Defense shows blitz. Wilson. He finds Pickens left side. And he crosses midfield before going out. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Rush coming for Wilson. And they pick him off again. Von Bell takes it away. And the Bengals take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Steelers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to it.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals see the return go out of bounds, and that is how this game's going to end. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know anyone.
Hey, yo, fresh out the bait again.